set to kick off.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Mitchell Trubisky taking the field to lead Chicago. Trubisky, the Ohio native, went to North Carolina, then drafted by these Bears as the number 2 pick in 2017.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
They will run for the first time with David Mudd. Montgomery.
Number 32, David Montgomery.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Pettis on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The end result, 21 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Mitchell Trubisky.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Garoppolo on first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup. Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here we go. 21. Here we go.
On first down, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Here we go.
They'll run with Sanders. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Second down and goal. Garoppolo. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Zach Boyd leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Their 48-yard line.
Now it's Trubisky. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Mitchell Trubisky sacked.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Chicago! A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as the Bears push further out in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
To kick off.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever talk to, at some point in the conversation, the coach, player, someone talks about, you know, we've got to finish. We've got to finish off drives, finish off the game. There's an example there of not finishing, doing everything right, but not getting the result that you need.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
1st down.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Garoppolo again. Open man is Samuel, complete.
Garoppolo's pass.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
The Lions 1st down.
It returns it right back to Samuel. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11 on 2nd down. It's Sanders, and all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Lions nothing.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Garoppolo now, and that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 2-yard touchdown grab, and the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
20-yard line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On the move to his left. And he's going to keep it here. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
2 yards. Makes it 3rd and 14.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's Samuel, caught left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Complete to number 14.
This is it.
A gain of 16 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
1 yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here we go.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
First down.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So in the second, and oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
It's a gain of 15. But it's third down.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. First down now, but that clock rolling.
The Lions first down.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
Now the second down throw on target. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Third and long.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. He's to the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on fourth down. Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Completes it to Samuel. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Number 14.
From a yard out. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown.
Point after.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
There's Anthony Miller as they trot back out to go on offense. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
And he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. To throw again on second down. Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
On first down, Trubisky throwing the out route incomplete. It's Robinson. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. I got you, punk.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? It'll be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bears.
Going left side, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
That false start costly. Moves him back to the 9 now, 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Sanders. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Miles.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Once again with Sanders. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Garoppolo looks to throw, and he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth. Man, a tough spot to drop that down here, third and goal.
And so many times when you analyze a play like this, you talk about the people around him and maybe his focus was gone. Sometimes just simply him understanding how close he is to the end zone and a chance to...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game.
Robbie Gould lining up.
Fourth and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, he ran through there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Connor going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
At the Lions' 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun is Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Miller. That's good for a Chicago.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Bears.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. 2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3's all around. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Ball carrier.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line.
Complete.
It's a big play there for the Lions. 49 yards.
first down.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
36 yards.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Lions have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. And he's probably wondering, how do I get that mojo back from the first half that he seems to have lost a little bit here in the 3rd quarter?
And every guy has his whisperer on the team. You know, that one guy who can say things to him that other people can't. Right now, he's looking for that guy to kind of, hey, we're good. We're good. 1 interception. Just get it back. Get back to being who you are. And this team will be okay.
Yeah, because they led at halftime, trailing now. So naturally, they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Now Trubisky on first down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And some space here. Touchdown, Bears. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on the passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there for Detroit. 63 yards.
And the Lions.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Now Sanders. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
3rd down.
To throw is Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
So they've converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach.
And this is going to be a safety as Trubisky gets swallowed up in the end zone.
Result.
And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Ooh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Going left side, it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 more on that one and another first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Lions are going to jump back in front. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
57 Mike. 57 Mike. Defense wins championship, baby.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. On the return is Pettis. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
34 yards.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Flushed out right. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And the Lions.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On first and 10, it's Trubisky. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, Trubisky under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For number 14.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Detroit.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Garoppolo's pass complete.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Wishnowski set to kick.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Trubisky readies the offense. Down by 12. A minute 4 on the clock. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
4th down. Here's Trubisky. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off near his own 48, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
By the Lions.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looking to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here comes Pettis on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Here we go. Like 20.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he finds a man with a crossing route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1, and we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Garoppolo now, and this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. Someone put me out 'cause